Alright guys, I appreciate all of you guys for joining in already, dude. Oh, my fucking elbow. That hurt. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for joining in already. And look, I know I said that was something I wasn't particularly gonna do, and I have played it already just a slight tad. Let me tell you, when I say this game is I think it's phenomenal. I think it's a really good game. I think it has a lot of potential, for one. But I'm not gonna lie, I played it a bit. I'm pretty solid at this game, no cap. Pretty solid. Was not expecting, you know what I'm saying, but it to be as good as what it is. But it's low key holding up. He said, how the fuck do you play beta? Oh, cause I bought the game. Wait, 400 subs now. What the fuck, dude? How that's insane. Yeah, dude, we've been growing fast, bro. 2 weeks ago, we hit. No, 2 days ago. No, 2 weeks ago, we were at like 320. We're already at 400. 2 days ago, we were at 400. Right now, it's only been 2 days. Like I said, yeah, we're at 422. So, yeah, bro, we've been grinding. We've been grinding. And let me tell you guys, this game right here, I'm not gonna lie, it's brought a lot of hope. I've been playing it for like about an hour and a half already because I just didn't know. And I wish I streamed it, but I got some content, so I'm most definitely drop a YouTube video instead of a stream. I will drop a YouTube video, maybe a little bit of clips and things like that playing this game. But yeah, bro, this game is solid. I don't know what the hell they did, but they slapped. I know a lot of people are thinking, are you in the honeymoon phase? Well, let's talk about it, right? So something that this game does not have is slide canceling. So a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie to you, we could cheese a lot of kills with the slide canceling. So when it came to a cheese aspect, slide canceling again, I missed the Modern Warfare movement. But this again, this still doesn't quite hit, you know, movement wise, it doesn't hit. So I'm gonna be honest, for as bad as I'm dogging on niggas, I could only imagine what it's gonna turn into once people start getting used to this game. Like I said, I know this is only the beta, so there's a lot they could change in it, but there is a few things this game is lacking on, and I'll explain that in a little bit before we get into the game. I'll probably buy the game in about 2 years. Yeah, so so that means in 2 years, that's whenever the next COD game is gonna be out. That's whenever the next COD game is going to be out in 2 years. I don't think you should wait that long. What up, Ray? How you doing, man? So before we get into this game, or really get deep into this, I will show you guys a few things about this right now. Oh, let me put this right here, because I got to see chat. So we got our weapon, or we'll go to our operators first. I did get the $60 edition. But I am gonna upgrade to the $100 just because I wanted to see what it is. So I will upgrade to the $100 edition. So I'll get the rare skins, all that extra jazz, all that type of shit right there, right? Before let's talk about it. A few operators right here: Kong, Gus, Zemo, and Cleo. Thing about this game is I can most definitely say is even with the different characters, everyone is pretty much more or less the same size. So when it comes to rose skin and things like that, how was a Modern Warfare, how certain characters had smaller hitboxes and they had to do a whole bit, they changed that in this game. Like again, doesn't matter where you go, people pretty much have the same body mass. Hutch is a big dude, I'm not gonna cap, and she's she's smaller. But how this game is, Farah looks nice. Farah most definitely looks nice, but this game isn't gonna be what a lot of people think it is, where it's going to be, smaller hitbox. And you're going to see that once we get into this game coming up soon. I'm not going to do search and destroy like I normally do. I'm actually going to play a little bit of TDM. I'm going to let y'all get a good look at the game live, not a YouTube video. Y'all have seen YouTube videos. I'm going to give it to you live. He said, bro, I'm trying to save up for a PC since I'm going to solo dolo for the PC. Damn. I get it, bro. You gotta save up for a little bit for that PC, man. Can't you dolphin dive in that game? Well, supposedly you can. I haven't done it yet. I don't know how to do it on PC or mouse and key. I don't know, but supposedly you can. I haven't seen anyone do it yet, and I've been dogging on niggas. So hopefully we get into some talent, some lobbies with some talent soon. I mean, I like dogging on niggas, but things are kind of boring. So we'll talk about the weapons, right? Now, I talked to you guys about weapon buffing and weapon nerfing. And is it true there's a 120 FOV? I forgot there is an FOV slider. I haven't messed with it yet. I've been playing on the normal FOV, but we will most definitely check it out because I'm going to have to get used to this newer FOV. I know I'm going to be dropping Modern Warfare, so if I drop Modern Warfare completely, that means this will be then. Because if I leave it here and I go back to Modern Warfare, things should pretty much feel the same. But getting used to that FOV is going to be different. But we will check that out right after we get to these weapons. So we have our weapons here. We have this, which is like an assault version of the MP5. Well, you have this, the Lockman or whatever. But here you go. For the guns in the game, they're pretty much all the same. I will say that is a downside about this game, is that it does lack content. I understand this is the beta, but still I feel like this is lacking when it comes to guns, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So again, you do have an assortment of weapons here. This M16 and this M4 are pretty much the exact same weapon. Well, let me show you why. So you go in to click this weapon, right? And you can go to equip this weapon. I go to my gunsmith, right? And this is when I told you guys about changing the frame of the weapon. Now, by changing the frame of the weapon, or the receiver per se, look at this. You have the 5.56 Icarus or whatever. You have the F-TAC Recon, the M16, and the FSS Hurricane, which unfortunately are all the guns you have access to in the game. So I don't know if they're going to drop a ton of weapons, or is it just going to be these? I don't know for sure. I can show you some sniper gameplay. I did do pretty good with the sniper. If y'all do want to see sniper gameplay, sniper's pretty solid. But the snipers are extremely clunky. They are very clunky. They are big. They are heavy. Not something a lot of you would expect in a COD game. But I will say this game favors AR play. So if you play SMGs or ARs, this most definitely will be the game for you. How this game plays, I don't know if they're going to be able to integrate intervention. I'm not completely sure. They said they're going to add it. But again, it is only the beta. I heard when you unlock an attachment on one gun, you unlock the attachment for every gun in that category. Now, it's only, so that's true only if the gun is in the same subclass. If it's in the same subclass, then yes. And again, you're probably thinking, what's a subclass? And again, I'll go back to explain. So you have this gun here, right? It will go to gunsmith. Now, or we'll go over here. So for all these weapons, if I unlock something for the M4, then essentially yes and no. Because if I go into this weapon subclass, right, and I go into gunsmith, and I look at the frame, because now I have the M4 body. By default, I have the 5.56 M4 body. Once I go into here, then I come into the subclass. And then because I'm selecting a different subclass, that automatically means this is still an M4, but it's just different versions of the M4. So it's pretty weird, to say the least. I did try meta game attachments, and that would typically be like the no stock, the Tempest barrel, which you know was a commando barrel Modern Warfare 2 with this little grip right here, and maybe like a 45 round mag, and let's see, let's just say like a grip. We'll just say like a grip or something like that, and call it a day here. Well, unfortunately, these attachments do not work the same way they did in Modern Warfare. Again, I understand this is just a beta, but again, there is a lot of things that this is currently lacking, and I can show it to you in a game, which I am going to do here shortly. So we're going to go here, and this is what I was running initially, but this game is a bit more faster paced. With that being said, because it is a bit faster paced, do not expect, or do not feel the need to run these attachments. Do not. So if you are new to the stream, I will go back over this as just a quick review, and I will review this. Again, this is the Modern Warfare 2 beta review. With that being said, what I am explaining is these guns do not work, and these attachments do not work the same way they did in Modern Warfare. These games have subclasses. Within the subclasses, you can unlock guns. Like with the M4, there's 5 guns within the M4 subclass. That being said, it has an actual body style, so it's a gun within the gun. So when it comes to nerfing, like I told you guys, because this is the M4 that is selected, these guns right here are all part of the M4 subclass, right? So whenever it comes to nerfing, instead of nerfing the gun all as a whole, because each subclass counts as its own gun within this one gun, they will nerf the subclass instead of the actual gun itself, if that makes sense. So instead of the overview of the entire M4 getting nerfed, they're only going to do this. So let's just use this as an example, just so I can explain it a little bit easier. If they said the M4 is broken, right? Or which one M4? The 5.56. All the other M4s are balanced, but the 5.56 is a bit broken. Then they'll nerf the M4 5.56 subclass or variant here instead of nerfing the entire gun. It's very nice. I think it's very intuitive. Or innovative, my bad. I think it's very innovative, and I think it's really cool. But with no further ado, let's get into some gameplay. You say you want to look at some sniper gameplay, so I will show you some sniper gameplay. I'll show you how the ARs work first, and then we'll most definitely get into some sniper gameplay as well, so y'all can see that. But again, I do not recommend running anything no stock, at least not yet. And you have this barrel here that kind of looks like the whatchamacallit, the honey badger. Looks like the honey badger. Interesting. You definitely learned everything new in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, just about. I did learn quite a bit. Some things I can say that are pretty nice. Some I can say are pretty ass, you know. But like I said, you can have multiple different classes right here, but it's not really all that. But with no further ado, let's get into our first game. And this is going to be a quick match. This could really be anything. I just hope I'm not getting the same. I just hope I'm not getting the same, like, the same thing. So search and destroy, knockout, quick play multiplayer. Here. So you asked me. You said, what are the new mastery camos? So unfortunately, something that they did not implement into this beta is they did not put the camos into the game. I thought that was kind of trash. I thought they could have gave us a little bit of a teaser. But what Modern Warfare did say is that they did say when it comes to grinding, they were most definitely going to come with the content for us to grind camos and or weapons. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, what that means for us is, possibility speaking, you could quote me on this if you like, what they're basically hinting towards is mastery camos on top of mastery camos. Now, attachments are pretty easy to grind out. Ranks, levels are pretty easy to grind out. But like again, I am going to show you the game, have a bit of a commentary of us playing, and tell me what y'all guys think. Now, I haven't played this map yet. And this is slide canceling. You can't slide cancel. Just so you know, you have to go through with the full slide.
We are taking Alpha. We control 2 objectives. Enemy is taking Charlie. All objectives. Keep them secure. Our counter UAV is active. We've secured the lead. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly SAE inbound. Enemy is securing Alpha. Enemy is taking Bravo. Enemy is securing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back. Bravo. Spotter activated.
Yes, the MP5. Yes, the MP5 is in this game, and it is lacking in some sorts. It's not meta. It's not Modern Warfare. I will say once you get this game, you most definitely will have to relearn it. Oh, he's on the roof. So that's ARs. Pretty solid. Pretty decent. Again, and I'll show you another subclass of the M4. If you go to loadouts, my favorite here is the Phantom. It's the FSS variant. Looks like almost like the P90. Reload the clip off the front of the barrel. Very nice. Has a nice fire rate, and it's has very good stability. If anything, I think this could be meta in the game. Just look at that, man.
Enemy care package incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. Objective Bravo secure. Friendly UAV online. Securing objective Alpha.
Changing mag.
Friendly counter UAV is online. Securing Alpha. We are losing Charlie. Hostile cluster line active. UAV ready to deploy.
Requesting
The enemy
recon
took Charlie.
flyover.
Alpha secured. secure. Copy. UAV. Enemy is securing Bravo.
Loaded.
Okay, so you said I was wondering why the quality was so odd, but I noticed I had it at 480. Oh yeah, nah, it should be a 1080, but.
Six, mate.
So yeah, so here's the thing. So when it comes to movement, and I can explain a little bit,
Securing Alpha.
bunny hopping is going to be the main thing in this game. It's going pretty great, Gully Sound. Just explaining this, the bits and pieces of the game, breaking it down. But bunny hopping is going to be meta in this game more than anything. So because there is no slide canceling, the bunny hop is going to be real nice. So if you can utilize the bunny hop to the fullest of your extent, you should be good. Oh.